Happy Friday, everyone! And in lieu of a blog post video today, we are going to be talking about the full Matrix event that went live today, and we'll be going over the math for the event for those that are curious about it or just want some reassurance about getting through it, because let me tell you, there's a lot of good, juicy ISO crystals inside this event, which is actually a daily milestone over the course of its 10 days. I also want to say thanks Scopely that they're actually giving us Symbiote Spider-Man in the milestone orb, because I know that's not exactly related to this event, but that was the one thing out of the blog post I wanted to point out, because I think that their sales for Anti-Venom would have really dipped if they didn't do this. But anyways, let's jump on over to my not-so-famous spreadsheets where we'll go over the math for this event. And so here we are on my spreadsheets. I've just kind of co-opted this one from one of my previous ones and kind of just changed the numbers around. And hopefully, you know, we'll go through this together and hopefully it makes some sense for you guys. So to start off, this is the full Matrix event. The total time is 10 days, but they are single day milestones, so keep that in mind. There's a total of 39 bio characters usable if you do have Scream unlocked, otherwise 38. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to be going through 3 different scenarios for blitzing, where a lot of the points are going to be coming from either through 15 bio, 25 bio, or 35 bio sets of characters. So there's different sort of columns here depending on how many characters you have unlocked. So whether you're an early game player, mid game player, or late game player that has everything, that, you know, roughly that they'll have this here. So I just need to fix some of these so you can see it a little bit better here. But to start off, you're going to get 1 point just for winning any blitz battle. You're also going to get 1 point for every bio character you include in that. So total, if you do 1 full bio team and win in blitz, you're going to get 6 points. Now, for the purposes of this video, this column section here, I have 15 bio characters. So really what I would recommend is I would just tearing down to 1, and then I would recommend just filling up your character, your team full of bio characters and going through rotations like that. So for the purposes of this column, it's going to be 15 bio characters, which really is just 3 rotations. So you're going to get 18 points of that, 36 if you get 2 rotations. And now for the 25, of course, same thing, same points, but it would be 5 team rotations per 5 teams per rotation rather than 3. And then for this one over here, it's going to be 7 teams per rotation rather than 3 and 5. So 3, 5, and 7 different teams depending on how many characters you have available. And so if you do even just 2 rotations of this, you're going to get 36 points if you have 15 bio characters, 60 for 25, and 84 for 35. Now the goal that you need to get is 200 points. So including both Blitz, Raid, and Arena, those are the points that you need to score. But as you see as we go down, you can also, it's roughly a third each, I would say, give or take how many characters you have available. So if we get on to raids here, you're going to get 3 points for a single raid battle down here, and then you're going to get 2 points for every time you fill a bio character in there. So if you were to do a raid battle, an Ultimates battle, let's say, with 5 bio characters, you're going to get a total of 13 points. And it's win or lose, so even if your alliance doesn't really go super far, or you've kind of gotten as far as you can with your raid that you're on right now, you know, do those suicide attacks or whatever to get those free extra points as long as bio characters are in there. So a lot of people, I think if you're in the mid to late game, you're probably going to use the symbiote characters because they're all bio, and then, you know, fill in with maybe some other meta characters here and there, like Black Bolt, Invisible Woman off the top of my head. I know there's more, but those are the main sort of late game raid characters that you might use. And so my raid analysis here is assuming that you're going to do, we're not really going to be talking about Greek raids too much. The reason why is that the right now we have beta, and the beginning lanes don't include bio characters. They do later on, but it's hit or miss. So for the purposes of the calculations for raids for the Greek raids, I'm just going to say 24. And so this is the 3 points that you get per raid battle, assuming that you're doing 8 attacks. And so that's just a flat 24. Now, if you do manage to get to the point where you can use bio characters, you know, this will be even higher. But I just wanted to have a little baseline analysis for that. And then for the Ultimates, it's also going to be assuming that you're doing 8 raid attacks and also doing it with 5 bio characters. So if you do that, basically you're taking this 13 value and multiplying it by 8, so you get 104. Now if you add that with the 24 from the Greek, that's 128 points. So actually over half of your points will come from raids if you can do that. And then from Arena here, this is very similar to the X-Force event, I would say, you know, that they had here. So you might not be able to fill your whole arena team with bio characters, but if you do have some extra attacks, or you're someone who doesn't really do 5 arena attacks a day, then you can do what's called some throwaway matches. You could fill your team up with bio characters and get points that way. So you're going to get 5 points for battling in the arena flat out. So if you're just doing 5 regular attacks with your normal arena team, you're going to come out with 25 points. But you do get 3 points for every time you add a bio character in, so that'll give you a total of 20 points. So that's 3 times 5 plus 5 which is 20 points that you'll get if you do a full bio match. Hypothetically, if you can win, even better, but if it's a throwaway match, that's how many points you're going to get here. And so if you did that 5 times, you're going to get 100. But for the purposes of the calculation further down, we're just going to be using 25, which is just 5 arena battle points. Now, if you have any bio characters in there, if you're using Black Order, you'll get an additional 3 points per run for using Cull Obsidian, something like that. But I'm not going to, you know, I can't account for everyone's different arena teams and what they have and what they don't have. And then as we move down here, so these are the daily points. You can see that almost all situations really get you pretty close to the 200. So this one here, this is for, I don't know, disregard this part here. I'm going to delete that. That's from my previous, from my X-Force one. So here you have 2 rotations of Blitz, and that's using the previous 15 bio characters column, and then using your raids and your arena daily stuff. That's 189 points. So that's pretty close. So if you only have 15 characters available with you for your bio roster, that you can get pretty close to the daily requirements. You just need to maybe do a little bit more blitzing than you would have before, because you don't have as many characters available. Now, if you're doing 4 rotations of Blitz, you're more than likely going to clear this. This is 225 points. As you can see down here, you need a total points of 200. Now, if you're in any of these other situations where you have 25 or 35 bio characters available, you're getting a lot more points from Blitz and stuff like that. So you'll easily clear this with anywhere from 2 to 4 Blitz rotations. If you don't do all your raid battles or whatever, you can compensate with more blitzing if you want to make up for potentially not raiding as much. And also keep in mind, we are going to be shifting into the Gamma raid coming soon, I think in a couple of days, so that event's going to this event is still going to be ongoing during that, and so you can probably use some bio characters in there as well, I think, but my memory of the Gamma raid, other than the actual team traits, is a bit lacking, so I'm not sure how many bio characters you'll be able to use necessarily, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem to do this, just doing your regular daily stuff. And if you do have some extra arena attacks that you're not using, then just do a full suicide with 5 bio characters, and that'll get you, 25 points every time you do that. So that's 1/8 every time you do that for the total points needed daily, so that's quite a bit there as well. And that'll help you not have to blitz as much if you don't really feel like blitzing, because right now anyways, we have the Cyclops event, although of course we have the Orb Assault on Sunday. And then I forgot to read actually which ones are coming next week for the blog post. But and so the total rewards needed for the event, sorry, not needed, the total rewards that you get for the event is actually quite generous. So you're going to get equal to 1 level 3 ISO for every single slot and trait. So that would be like Protector Health, Protector Focus, Brawler Health, Brawler Focus, Brawler Damage, things like that. So there's a total of 25 crystals, and you're going to get 1 level 3 of each of these every single day. This is pretty huge. And then we get 1,600 basic ISO fragments, 2 blue gear orbs, 1.5 purple gear orbs, 3/4 of an orange gear orb, and 25,000 ions every single day. And so by the end of this event, you'll have enough to either have 10 teams at level 3 ISO, roughly, depending on the makeup of the team and such, and the traits on each team. But if it was a balanced team, that's what you would get. Or you could have 1 team at level 5, as about 9 level 3s. 9 level 3 crystals are equal to 1 level 5. You need basically 81 tier 1 crystals, and 1 tier 3 crystal is worth about 9 of those, so that times 9 days worth is going to get you a level 5 crystal. So if you're using it on your arena team, like a Black Order team like I am, I haven't quite decided, if I want to spread out and have many level 3 ISO characters, or if I really want to go all out on my Black Order for a tier 5 team. That would really boost my competitiveness, at least in the arena, and I'm thinking of doing that, but we'll have to see as time goes on. So these are very, very generous rewards, and I would not slack on this. Try to get this done. Make sure you can do as much as possible to get this cleared every single day, and you'll be getting quite a bit of rewards, not just from the ISOs, although that is obviously amazing, but you will get a little bit of other things as well. So I just wanted to go over this with you guys. If anyone found any of this confusing, then feel free to get at me, whether that's in the YouTube comment section or on my Discord or anywhere that you can find me, and I can help clear some things up. So I hope that this helped, guys, and get out there and do your daily stuff, blitzing, raids, and arena, and collect these ISO crystals, because this is a lot of stuff here, and especially since it's a new feature that you're definitely going to want to get involved in this. So thanks everyone for watching. That's the end of this video, and if you like this video, then please feel free to click that like button and comment down below if you have any troubles. So until next time, guys, take care. I'll see y'all later, and stay safe. Well, I'm signing out.